Hormones. In this video, we will look at Introduction to hormones, parts of the endocrine system, blood glucose and diabetes, hormones and human reproduction, contraception. Introduction to hormones. A hormone is a chemical substance produced by a gland and transported through the bloodstream. Hormones alter the activity of specific target organs. The endocrine system is responsible for secreting hormones into the bloodstream from various glands located throughout the body. It is called a messenger system in the human body. The endocrine system secretes many hormones, including adrenaline, insulin, cortisol, thyroxine, and aldosterone. The blood carries hormones to a target organ, producing an effect. The effects of the endocrine system are slower, but longer-lasting than those of the nervous system. While the nervous system uses electrical impulses to communicate quickly and directly with specific body parts, resulting in immediate, but short-lived responses, the endocrine system relies on hormones released into the bloodstream and distributed throughout the body. These hormonal signals take longer to initiate their effects. Still, their changes can persist for minutes, hours, or even longer, providing sustained regulation and coordination of bodily functions. Parts of the endocrine system. The endocrine system is composed of glands. Pituitary. Located in the brain. It secretes several hormones into the blood in response to the body's condition, such as blood water levels. It is also known as the master gland. It is very small, about the size of a pea. Thyroid. Located in the neck. It produces thyroxine and regulates body metabolism. It comprises of two connected lobes. Pancreas. Located in the upper abdomen. It monitors and regulates glucose concentration in the human body's blood. Adrenal. Located above kidneys. It produces several hormones, including adrenaline. Adrenaline is produced by the gland during times of stress or fear. This gland is involved in the fight-or-flight response of the body. Ovaries. Located in the uterus. It is responsible for developing female reproductive cells and producing hormones that create female secondary sex characteristics. Testes. Located in the testes. It produces and stores sperm and produces the testosterone hormone that regulates male development and characteristics. Blood glucose and diabetes. The pancreas monitors and controls blood sugar concentration. It secretes a hormone called insulin to regulate blood glucose, sugar, levels in the body. When insulin is released, glucose moves from the blood to the cells. The excess glucose in the body is converted to glycogen and stored in the liver and muscle cells. Diabetes is a medical condition that results from insufficient insulin production by the pancreas. It is a non-communicable disease in which the body cannot produce or respond to insulin, leading to high blood sugar levels. Type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes occurs when the pancreas stops producing insulin. It is also called juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes. It is a severe autoimmune condition that can develop suddenly. It can be managed through insulin injections, diet, and exercise. Type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes occurs when the body fails to respond to the insulin it produces. The body's cells become resistant to insulin produced by the pancreas, which is more common in older individuals. The symptoms develop gradually and might not be severe or noticeable. A low-carb diet restricts carbohydrates found in sugary foods, pasta, and bread. It is used to treat type 2 diabetes. Adopting a healthy lifestyle can decrease the chances of developing type 2 diabetes. Researchers say there is a positive correlation between rising levels of obesity and the increasing prevalence of type 2 diabetes. Hormones and human reproduction. Puberty is a natural process whereby a child's body transforms into an adult body capable of reproduction. It is a stage in life where reproductive hormones cause the development of secondary sex characteristics. Puberty marks the onset of egg maturation, with one egg being released approximately every 28 days. Female hormones. The menstrual cycle is the monthly sequence of events undergone by women. It usually starts between ages 11 and 14 and continues until a woman reaches her 50s. This process happens to every woman after puberty. Though the length of the menstrual cycle varies from woman to woman, periods occur typically every 28 days. Ovulation is the process by which a mature egg is released from the ovary. For most women, this process happens 2 weeks before the first day of their period. If the egg is fertilized, it will result in pregnancy. If the egg is not fertilized, the uterus lining breaks down and results in the discharge of blood and tissue from the uterus through the vagina, known as menstruation, or a period. Several hormones are involved in the menstrual cycle. Estrogen. Produced in the ovaries. It regulates the reproductive system and secondary sex characteristics of females. It stimulates the release of luteinizing hormone, LH, and inhibits the release of follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH. It thickens the lining of the uterus. Progesterone. Produced in the ovaries. It maintains the thickness of the uterus lining. FSH, follicle-stimulating hormone. Produced in the pituitary gland. It causes the eggs to mature eggs in ovaries. It also stimulates ovaries to produce estrogen. LH, luteinizing hormone. Produced in the pituitary gland. It is responsible for triggering the release of mature eggs from ovaries. Male hormones. Testes or testicles are oval-shaped organs in the male reproductive system. They produce the male reproductive hormone testosterone and are responsible for controlling the development of male secondary sexual characteristics. Testosterone also stimulates sperm production in the seminiferous tubules and activates the prostate gland and seminal vesicles to produce their secretions. Contraception. Contraception refers to the use of various methods and techniques to prevent pregnancy. There are various ways to control fertility, including both hormonal and non-hormonal methods of contraception. Hormonal contraception. Hormonal contraception is a method of birth control that involves the use of hormones to prevent pregnancy. The methods of hormonal contraception include oral contraceptives, skin patches, injections, and IUD, intrauterine devices. Oral contraceptives, or birth control pills, are medications taken by mouth. They contain hormones that inhibit follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, and prevent the egg from maturity. Injections, implants, skin patches, and intrauterine devices, IUDs, slowly release progesterone, inhibiting egg maturation and release. Non-hormonal contraception. Non-hormonal contraceptives do not alter the natural hormone levels. Fertility can be controlled without the use of hormonal methods. Options include condoms, diaphragms, spermicidal agents, abstinence, sterilization, and copper IUDs. Barrier methods. Condoms and diaphragms block sperm from reaching the egg. When used correctly, condoms are over 98% effective at preventing pregnancy and the spread of STIs. Copper IUD, intrauterine contraceptive device, IUCD, or coil, is a T-shaped birth control device inserted into the uterus to prevent pregnancy. Spermicides. Spermicidal agents refer to substances that are used to kill or immobilize sperm, thus preventing them from fertilizing an egg. They are a type of contraceptive that is applied directly to the vagina before sexual intercourse. Sterilization. Vasectomy is a surgical procedure that involves cutting or blocking the tubes that carry sperm from the testicles to the penis. It is a permanent form of male contraception. Tubal ligation, also known as female sterilization, is a safe and permanent surgical procedure that prevents pregnancy. It works by blocking or cutting the fallopian tubes to prevent fertilization. Both male and female sterilization procedures are permanent and cannot be reversed through any surgical methods. Abstinence. It is the practice of restraining oneself from involving in sexual intercourse.